As the world pursues for peace across the globe, countries and citizens within those countries must first strive for social and economic justice. When a person experiences and sees unjust action being taken against themselves or someone they care for, they would naturally want to fend off their dangers and protect that individual. Since physically bumping fists with the whole government isn't allowed, protests where concerned citizens voice their arguments are carried out instead. However, the media can tend to be misleading on the subject of legally voicing your own opinions, unironically. Most protests share these common characteristics: the importance of social media for the participants, a lower reliance on formal civic organizations, and a higher reliance on self-organizing individuals. Formal civic organizations are the groups that normally plan out and generate the support that a community organizing should have. These were more relevant throughout history and are less abundant today. Nowadays, we can start a revolution online if everything goes right. Protests allow for individuals to listen and talk to other individuals about their beliefs and values. They are an opportunity for people to express their discomfort and seek change in the community. When looked at from a different perspective, protests can be a source of ideologies and concepts to be discussed and rationed out. Protests are not just angry and broken people making a scene in public for political attention and activity. In fact, one of the common characteristics of contemporary urban protests is that they allow different clusters of participants with different motivations, orientations, and expectations to coexist in the same places. Yet, there's still this looming stigma around protests. Protests show the rest of the world how the citizens of a country themselves feel to be governed a certain way. The fact that we have this chance to peacefully figure this stuff out goes terribly underappreciated. While researching for this video, we stumbled onto an article with the question, "Do political protests matter?" We'll leave our research in the description for your own research desires. These intelligent researchers addressed this question by studying the Tea Party movement in the US, which rose to prominence in 2009. Their results suggest that political activism does not derive its usefulness solely from the provision of information or its consumption value, but that the interactions produced at rallies and protests can affect citizens' social context in ways such that a movement for political change persists autonomously. When consuming media about certain topics, we have to be extra careful. We must keep in mind that an average viewer likely hasn't seen close to the whole picture of what's really going on in a reported incident. Now, there are essentially two types of protests. Events where protesters use normal tactics in speech to voice their unsatisfactory or angry emotions, usually leading to raised awareness and conversation. And protests with a more violent approach. These are the ones that are more likely to attract attention from other social groups looking in. Emotions function as accelerators or amplifiers. Accelerators make something move faster, and amplifiers make something sound louder. In the world of protest, accelerating means that due to emotions, motives to join a social movement translate into action faster, while amplifying means that these motives are stronger overall. People should learn to listen to others' ideas and get skilled at talking about their own. Maybe one day we can protest peacefully without much problem. But right now, we're not there yet.